Hello, my beautiful Hershey Kisses. SheilaTruelove here with you. Have you ever had someone ask you to co-sign for them? Me personally, honey, I don't care if you are my mother. I don't care if you're one of Jesus Christ's apostles or disciples. I will never co-sign for anyone. My mother taught me that early on. Don't you ever co-sign for anyone. And you know who I have here to help us to get a better understanding? You know who she is. All right, let's hear it, Victoria. Hit it, Vicky.
Hey V, do you think that you can co-sign a loan for me?
Co-sign? Why do you need a co-signer?
Because the bank won't approve me on my own.
And why won't they approve you on your own?
My credit's not so good. It's pretty bad.
Do you not see where I'm going with this?
No, what do you mean?
You have bad credit, which I'm not judging you on because I understand that the economy that we're in puts a lot of people in a tough position. But you stopped paying on your own credit cards and your own loans, and you want me to co-sign, which makes me equally responsible as you. So you weren't able to pay your own things, but I'm supposed to expect you to pay something more that you can't afford on your own? They're not approving you because you cannot afford it on your own and because your history of payment is negative. So why would you put someone in a position to take that risk with you?
You could have just said no.
I could have just said no, but you know what? Sometimes people who ask for a cosigner need to be schooled in what it means for someone to cosign. When you ask someone to cosign, you're asking them to take full financial responsibility for whatever it is that you're asking them to cosign on. And it's not fair. And a lot of people do it just because it's an awkward position to be in. They don't want to say no. They don't want to seem like the bad guy. And now they're responsible for something that you cannot afford, because if the bank is not giving it to you, that means you cannot afford it based on your payment history and your current income. So I'm sorry if you feel judged or if I'm being a little harsh, but don't ask people to cosign for you. If you cannot afford it on your own, do not ask for a cosigner. Lower your expectations or find a way to increase your income, but putting someone in that position is irresponsible. And honestly, it's kind of rude.
Hey V, do you think that you can co-sign a loan for me?
Co-sign.
Now, how many people do you know who hate it when you are a straight shooter and you don't sugarcoat things? Because I know I've spoken to some people who are very sensitive and they're overly sensitive, and they will accuse you of not knowing how to speak to people. You don't know how to talk to people correctly. Why? Because you don't tap dance around the subject. You are a straight shooter like Victoria here. I love the way she comes at people. She does not sugarcoat. She does not, she's direct. She's honest, and she's not using profanity. See, I feel that if a person is cursing at you, if they're yelling at you, screaming at you, calling you out of your name, then that's a person who don't know how to communicate. But anytime a person is a straight shooter and they speak directly like me, I am. I do. I feel that I'm very tactful. And the only time I will come out of pocket on a person and be incredibly rude is if I have to come at you for the third time. The first two times I speak to you, I am very direct. I don't leave you with no room for confusion, because if I need to say something to clear it up for you, to help you understand or give you more clarity, just let me know. I prefer straight shooters because you know where you stand, opposed to people who sugarcoat, tap dance, and they want to season everything. There's a time when you have to use tact and speak very empathetically, compassionately. But then majority of the time, sweetheart, you have to be a straight shooter. And I'm a firm believer that you should treat people the way you want to be treated. I don't want no one sugarcoating anything for me. Don't do that. I don't want anyone sauteing, seasoning it up, talking in circles. Come at me straight, sweetheart, please, so I can know where I stand. And I love the way Victoria handles, I've shared a couple of her videos with you because she's on point. When someone is asking you to co-sign for something, hell no. Anything could happen to that person today or tomorrow, and guess who's stuck with the bill? I don't even care if it's your husband, your mama. No, no, no. And again, how about this? Hell no. I would co-sign for no one. I love my children very much, and I would never co-sign, not even for them. There you have it. You heard it straight from SheilaTruelove and Victoria. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.